Have you heard the buzz about the EarAcoustic Audio STA Hi-End MAX? Dual dynamic drivers, diamond-like carbon diaphragms, and a sound that promises to blend science with soul. But in a sea of mid-priced IEMs, is it just a hype? Stay tuned, because this $89 gem might blow you away. Let's dive into what powers the STA Hi-End MAX, and it's pretty awesome. This IEM rocks a dual dynamic driver setup, a 10mm DLC diaphragm for punchy lows and mids, paired with a 6mm polymer composite for crisp highs. DLC, or diamond-like carbon, is super strong and fast, delivering crystal clear sound and smooth transitions. EarAcoustic fine-tuned the acoustic cavity through countless simulations, creating a sound that's technically sharp, yet full of soul. Now let's talk about the design of the shells, because the STA Hi-End MAX is a total stunner. Its electroplated ABS resin shell, paired with a zinc alloy frame, screams premium. The glossy metal-coated finish isn't just eye candy, it's built to shrug off scratches and wear. In hand, these IEMs feel rock solid, polished, and like they cost way more than $89. The included cable boasts an oxygen-free copper core, silver-plated strands and 0.78mm dual pin connectors. Its soft flexible sheathing banishes tangles, while the 2.5mm thickness ensures durability without any bulk. Let's dive into the sound, because at the end of the day, that's what really matters. I tested the STA Hi-End MAX using an Ibesso DX340 and a few reference tracks across genres. But two really helped me grasp what these IEMs are all about: Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo and The Wall by Pink Floyd. Starting with Vampire, this is a great mix of intimate vocals, dynamic shifts and layered production. It starts soft and builds into a full-on emotional chaos. From the opening notes, Olivia's vocals hit you with this raw, heartfelt warmth that's impossible to ignore. The lower mids are slightly forward, pulling her voice right into your space, without feeling forced. There's a hint of dryness, but hear me out, this adds this gritty, honest edge that makes her performance feel so real. The upper mids are a standout here. There's great detail and texture without any harshness or fatigue. Olivia hits those high notes and the STA renders them with impressive nuance and balance. You can feel the emotional push, but it never gets sibilant. The sub-bass is subtle in this track, but it supports the arrangement nicely, with a tight rumble that has just the right amount of weight during the chorus. The transients, especially the snare and kick, feel snappy, which helps maintain energy as the track progresses. Overall, the STA MAX gives Vampire a rich, emotionally engaging character, perfect for long-term listening. Next, The Wall by Pink Floyd, a totally different beast. This is a classic that tests imaging, layering and dynamics like few others. Starting with the famous guitar intro, the STA Hi-End MAX gives you a wide but slightly shallow soundstage. Instrument placement is clean, but everything sits a little more front-facing than I would like. However, the center imaging is excellent. You get that holographic illusion where you can feel the guitar off to one side and the vocals anchoring the middle. The mid-bass in The Wall is warm and rounded. The kick drums don't slam with the tightest attack, but they're full and satisfying. Bass notes have that old-school analog richness, which the STA handles with a pleasant weight. There's some bloom, especially in the busier sections, but it never fully muddies the mix. The highs are smooth but not overly airy. The upper treble extension is slightly rolled off so you don't get that sparkle or shimmering decay in cymbals or reverb tails. That might disappoint hardcore treble lovers, but the trade-off is clear, non-fatiguing listening. Technically, the STA Hi-End MAX punches well above its price. The resolution is excellent, details like finger slides, breeze between vocals and subtle studio effects are all present, especially noticeable on well-produced tracks. You're not getting razor-sharp separation like with a $500 IEM, but for $89, it's seriously impressive. Dynamics are another strong point. The STA delivers fast transients and crisp changes in volume and intensity. You really feel this in drum-heavy or orchestral passages, and that keeps the sound exciting and alive. When it comes to drivability, the STA Hi-End MAX is refreshingly easy to power. In addition to the Abesso DX340, I also tested it with more modern sources like the Hifi Go Link and the VO BTR17, and both delivered surprisingly impressive results. That said, the STA does scale noticeably with better amplification. Pair it with a more powerful source and you unlock even greater dynamics, detail and overall performance. In short, the STA Hi-End MAX delivers a sound signature that's warm, detailed and enjoyable across genres, with just enough technical precision to satisfy both casual listeners and audio enthusiasts. No piece of audio gear is perfect, and the STA Hi-End MAX is no exception. So let's start with where it falls short. The upper treble is where the STA Hi-End MAX shows its limits. While lower highs are smooth and controlled, it lacks that final touch of air and sparkle, noticeable in genres like jazz or ambient, where cymbal trills and spatial cues feel slightly restrained. You won't notice it much on pop or rock, but once you start paying attention, especially on more spacious recordings, it's there. It does not have that three-dimensional layering that some higher tier sets deliver, which might be a deal breaker if you're looking for a truly immersive presentation. Another minor drawback is the sub-bass decay. It's punchy and warm, but slightly bloomy, which can blur low mids in busy tracks. Great for musicality, less ideal for analytical listeners. Now that said, the strengths of the STA Hi-End MAX are clear and honestly pretty compelling for its price. What stands out most is the tonal balance. The sound is warm, full and smooth, but never dull. Vocals, especially female, are handled with finesse, sitting forward in the mix without ever becoming harsh. The mid-bass delivers real impact and body, bringing energy to rock, pop and EDM, while the controlled warmth ensures respectable separation and clarity, even in more complex tracks. The build quality is another high point, with its electroplated ABS resin shell, zinc alloy frame and a glossy premium finish. The STA feels like a product that costs much more than it does. It's durable, elegant and clearly designed with attention to both form and function. Add to that the high definition detachable cable with oxygen-free copper and silver plating and you're getting a very premium experience right out of the box. And finally, they're extremely easy to drive. You don't need an expensive setup to enjoy them. Just plug them into a decent dongle or portable player and you're good to go. The EarAcoustic Audio STA Hi-End MAX is not trying to be a rule-of-flat reference monitor, and that's exactly its strength. It delivers a rich musical listening experience with a warm, engaging signature that's easy to fall in love with. While it may not have the airiest treble or the deepest soundstage, it more than makes up for it with emotional tuning, great dynamics and a build quality that feels far above its price point. Whether you're diving into intimate ballads or classic rock epics, the STA Hi-End MAX brings out the soul of the music. Smooth, refined and just a little bit addictive. If you enjoyed this review or found it helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Got any questions about the STA Hi-End MAX or want to share your own impressions, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And of course, if you're into audio gear, sound impressions and honest reviews, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next one.